Hey guys, welcome back to The Lost Door Season 2. In the last episode, we entered the asylum. We've tried to talk to some people, and we had a little bit of shock moments. Quite a few actually. No, not that many, but there was some. And well, we have gathered some stuff, but we're not through yet. We even haven't visited the other part of the asylum, which we are about to do now. So, without further ado, let's just get going. I'm already on my way, and it seems like we can move more quickly once we have had that screen. So that's already good. It is locked shut. I can't open it. Okay, so I guess we can't use the key here either, right? No, that would be too easy. Maybe with the... I can't open the heavy door with this. Who would have thought? But that doesn't really matter, because we can just do something else. We can go outside, and we can give the coin to the young boy here. I would like a newspaper. 6p, is it? Here! Thank you, sir! And now we got a newspaper. Today's Illustrated London News. The first headline is about a grim case. Scotland Yard keeps its silence about the ambassador of Turkey found dead last Saturday under mysterious circumstances. Our sources suspect they may have been murdered. He may have been murdered. The second, sea monster found in St. Ives. The remains of a serpent from the deep were found on the beach early yesterday morning. It is suspected they come from a seaside museum in Spain, destroyed a month ago by the sea waves during a terrifying storm. There is another drawing advertising an operetta called Love Brushstrokes. Okay. So we now have something that we can give to... Oops. Sorry guys, I just had an annotation that I had to click away. Can give the newspaper to her. Why, thank you kindly, how thoughtful you are. Okay, now we can enter the archive. My goodness, how quickly things change in the outside world. Alright, nice. Now we can enter here. Let's go. What will we uncover? This is the hospital archive, where a record of each patient must be stored. If Mr. Dupré was really committed at East Hill, his file should be here somewhere. Yeah, that is true. The portrait of a restrained patient surrounded by caretakers and a doctor. Oh, I wonder why they didn't put that up on the reception. It has been a long time since the desk was last used. It is covered in discarded papers and pens and noticeable layers of dust. Nothing else though? No? It has been... Okay, so that's the same text. What else do we have here? These are... Okay, so let's have a look at the drawers here. The drawers are all locked, but we do have a key. Oops. Come on. Okay, they won't work here. Let's have a look here. This cabinet contains many documents detailing the treatment of patients ranging from 2 decades ago to last year. His file is right here. Dupré, Alexandre. Room 108A. All the files are missing. It is as if they had been torn out. Only a little piece of paper remains with an address written on it. Paul Street 26. Could that be where Alexandre Dupré lived before he was committed to this hospital? Paul Street? Should I follow this new lead and see if it takes me somewhere useful? Most likely, right? But I want to check out the archives a little bit more. Let's see, all these dates of the cabinets are prior to 1870. I'm looking for a more recent file. Yeah, we have that already. What do you say now? Okay, so we now know that. What is going on here? A metal lock, a small sign reads seized objects. So here we go. Some personal effects probably sent in by the patient's families but deemed unsafe by the caretakers. One of them is a stack of thick sheets of paper carelessly bound together, bearing the drawings and paintings of a troubled mind. gonna take them, of course, and have a look. Watercolor paintings and drawings of different subjects. A tree, a vase with flowers, something that could be a portrait. But the colors are dispersed, shapes broken, decomposed and mixed in a whirl of bright flecks. Interesting. Only a couple of pictures in their frames. Nothing else in here, right? Only a couple of... yeah, okay. So nothing else here. Alright, so we got that. So let's leave. And we're gonna give that guy his paintings back, of course. Or his drawings, his sketches, whatever you want to call it. Alright, so here we go. This takes a little bit, unfortunately, so let's give him back his drawings. And then we will be able to take these. Here, are these your drawings?
Great wonder, they're back. Someday they will understand light and shape as I understand them. Thank you, friend, if you want to take these cardboard sheets. Thanks to you, I have no more need of them.
Okay, so we're gonna take them, of course. Let's have a look here. A few folded cardboard sheets, each one with a large symmetric patch of black ink in the middle. I have heard of these technique, but always thought it an eccentricity. Patients are supposed to see them in the deeper causes of their ailment. This is the first card. This shape looks organic. Almost like insects. I would say this could be a face. I don't know why. Okay, alright. So let's head to Paul Street and have a look around there. Why is it dark all of a sudden? Why? This door is number 24. I'm looking for number 26. So this should be number 26. But we are, of course, going to check out what else we can find here. So, for example, this sign here. Paul Street, it ends here at this corner. The windows are so thoroughly cemented over that it almost mixes with a facade. Huh, we could go here too. Let's have a look here. This should be number 26. This is the place I was looking for, but the door is bricked up. I must find another way to get in. So we will have to go around, huh? Nothing else here of interest, so let's go around then. Oh, I don't like this. The ruins of an old chapel, apparently destroyed by fire. A mess of wooden planks and the remains of benches and chairs. Oh no. There's someone praying, right? There's someone on their knees praying, their face is covered by a hood. An improvised altar covered in candles. With this candle I can light my way through the dark. Okay, good thing that we have it, I guess. The wooden cross remains almost intact. So we could go through here, but of course we're gonna try and talk to her. Okay, she won't talk to us though. That means we are going back in the dark, guys, so let's go. Looks like this hole leads to a building next door. Okay. Oh no, what have I gotten myself into once again? Okay, so we could go in here. There's nothing else that we can check out here, right? No, there wasn't. I tried to check out as much as I can and there wasn't anything that we could actually go for. This must be the interior of the bricked up building I saw on the street, Mr. Dupre's former residence. The door's bricked up. I cannot tell who is depicted in the portrait since it's so badly damaged. It seems someone crushed it on the floor. Into the floor, sorry. There's something among the ashes. It is a piece of paper. It looks like some kind of message. But there's only one half here. The paper has been carefully burned. So something like VD Levi something. But notably there is a Roman 6 on the upper half, and the lower half is a Roman 5. So we could check that out if we wanted to, right? Okay. There's something else here, right? A military medal. There's a relief of Her Majesty the Queen and several pieces of metal engraved with the names of battles unknown to me. We're gonna take that, of course. I'll take this with me. Maybe it will mean something to one of Alexander's fellow patients in the hospital. A war military medal. The engraved text reads, "For distinguished conduct in the field." Plus there's a relief with the words Victoria, Regina et Imperatrix. So that translates to Victoria, Queen, and Emperor. Oh, Empress, sorry, Empress. There are also a number of metal pieces with the names of battles. Lion's Neck, Schuinschokte, and Majuba Hill. So I don't know where those are. But the second one might be something in South Africa? It seems a little like Burish? Don't know. Majuba Hill might be also Africa. Okay, what is this? There's a piece of paper on the table. The paper shows me seemingly random letters. It seems as half of it is missing. So that is also that. That seems like the other half, huh? Can we put those together? Aha! This is strange. I have put both halves back together, but some letters seem to be missing from the right half. The message does not make any kind of sense. So we need something else, huh? VD... Lividum... Okay, so there's... Lividus is like something... Okay, we will have to figure that out because we don't have the whole message yet. A man in a high-rank uniform. He's missing an arm. Was Alexandre missing an arm, actually? A few books remain on the shelf, mostly doubtful treatises in chemistry and alchemy. Among the titles are Trithemius's De Lapide Philosophico, about the Philosopher's Stone, that translates. Gebers Die Inventione Veritatis, about the finding of truth. The anonymous work Turba Philosophorum, about the trouble of philosophers, you could translate this, or a bunch of philosophers, it could also mean. And Ludwig Prinz, Mysteries of the Worm. What is this? Large metal safe. Looks like the safe is working fine. I should give it a try. Okay, I am messing this up. Let me have a look at the paper once again. So that's 6, 5. And if we put them together, does that make sense? Is it 6 and 5? Would that actually make sense? I don't think so. That's not how it's supposed to work. Let's have another look around. Okay, there doesn't seem to be anything else that we can actually do right here. Let me try to think about this once more, guys. So this is clearly a 6 to the upper left. And to the bottom left, it's a 5. 6, 5, but there is still something missing, I guess. So we can't do anything. We can return. Oh, I don't like this. The noise is here. Let's get out of here. Oh man, okay. We want to open that safe. But we will need more information, I feel like, to open that safe. And therefore we have to return to the asylum and talk to the general. And we will be able to do so thanks to the medal that we just received. Or we stole, you could say. Okay, so let's go up here. Do you have something new to say? No. Alright, so let's get up and give the medal to the soldier. Where it belongs. This medal.
This medal, I had one just like this. Got it after the battles of Lying Snake and Majuba Hill in 1881. A decade ago now. For distinguished conduct in the field, it said. What a farce.
So you were in the army as I thought. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Dr. Wakefield.
Sergeant William Conghill, Her Majesty's 6th Light Infantry. Are you another one of those alienists? Do you doctors not realize that cowardice cannot be cured by your arts?
Why are they keeping you here?
The doctors say I suffer from a nervous disorder. I believe this is a term for when they themselves, with all their learning, do not know what to say. But I know the true name of my sickness. This is pure cowardice.
I'm looking for a former patient of this hospital. You may have met him. His name is Alexandre Dupré.
Yes, I did know a man by that name. We met briefly. He was here when I arrived.
What do you know about him?
He was a proper lad, educated. He listened closely to the stories of the other inmates, but he kept his own to himself. We talked a lot. He was very close to Miss Conhe too. I think they got here at the same time, but when he left, he did so alone. I wonder what has become of him since.
Who is this Miss Conhe?
She's a patient here, the lady with a tempestuous character. You may have encountered her already. She has not been the same since Mr. Dupré left, you know. She always sits to the side, alone and silent. I doubt you could talk to her at all, even if you tried. She sees things, or at least she thinks she does.
Why did you talk about you and Mr. Dupré?
We talked about my time in the south of Africa. I don't like to talk about that, but he somehow made me want to. He was persuasive. He was very interested in one specific story, almost obsessive about it. He wanted to know every little detail.
Could you tell me that story? I'm trying to find a patient of mine who has gone missing, and this could be my only hope of finding him.
I don't really like to relive those memories. A missing patient, you say? Alright, maybe my story will be of some use then. It happened during the Battle of Majuba Hill. I am sure you have heard of it, in March of 81. The attack of the Boer army had taken us by surprise, and our regiment was forced to split up. We quickly found ourselves alone, just a few men lost on the barren plain, but I don't want to bore you.
No sir, you certainly aren't. Please continue.
As I said, there were few, and we were sure the enemy was lurking there. In the cold air of dusk, a thick fog formed quickly, masking everything around us. We could barely see each other.
We control him. Okay, I didn't get it for a moment there. Okay.
Then the others started to disappear in the fog, which was getting thicker and thicker. I could still hear their footsteps for a while, then nothing. I called their names aloud, even...
Okay, I was not quick enough, sorry guys.
I felt something in the air, and a fall, murmur, a beating, something alive, waiting. I couldn't help walking towards it. All of a sudden, my feet felt something in the mud. A body, they were all there. Only Captain.
The only captain was left, or something like that. Sorry to break the mood. Oh man, what's going to happen?
Then the mist cleared out.
What had happened?
I never knew for certain. I didn't see anything, or if I did, my mind refused to bear such memories.
What happened to Captain Skid?
When he finally regained consciousness, it was like someone else looked out at us through his eyes. I guess whatever happened affected him, changed him. I know he came back to London. Mr. Dupré asked me of his whereabouts. Maybe he tried to contact him to hear the rest of the story. He was quite preoccupied by it.
Do you know where I can find Captain Skid?
The last I heard from the fellow veterans, he had lost himself to a frenzy of alcohol, opium, and bad company. This downward spiral led him, as many others, to a wretched nadir, a dirty hole deep in St. Giles' Rookery, known as the Crimson Nest. Mayhap you will find him there. Alive even, if you're lucky. Here, there's a picture of our regiment. You can see him there.
Okay, we have somewhere new to go. St. Giles. Sergeant Conghill?
Please leave me be. Memories of war are painful. I don't want to be remembered them ever again.
Okay, if that's the case, let's have a look at the photograph again. Photograph of combatants in the Boer War. Among them are Sergeant Conghill and Captain Skid. I wonder... I was very upset. Gonna get to talk to me. I want to try this. Okay, that doesn't work. That doesn't work either. That doesn't work. That doesn't work. We do have a candle, but... Okay. So we do have a new address that we can go to. And we are, of course, going to do so. Let's go to St. Giles. Oh, this is the slum of St. Giles. The Crimson Nest shouldn't be far. Oh, this is where we started off. With the prologue, the nightmare. Oh, I don't like this one bit. The soft glimmer of the street lamp casts a comforting glow on an otherwise empty street. Oh no, this is exactly what... Oh no. This man, he looks like the man from my nightmares. He's blind on one eye. The empty socket glistens in the lamplight. He seems to want something from me. In my dream, the man had said, "Give me what he took." A photograph, maybe? He doesn't look like anyone on this picture. I doubt he has ever been... Give me back what he took, he said in my nightmare. What did he take, though? It's not the paper, right? It's not the candle? It's not the piece of metal? It is maybe the thing that is in the safe. Okay, we can't do anything else. Okay, maybe the thing in the safe. Maybe we can open the safe. And I just didn't get it. That might be actually the case, so I'm gonna give that a try again. But before we do that... what could it be, though? Seem to be missing from the right half. The message does not make any kind of sense. So that's 6? C would be 100. Double L would be... Double L? What would that be? M is 1,000. I really don't understand. But it doesn't really matter because we will have to figure this out somehow. But I'm pretty sure that the only solution to this, we'll have to give him back what he needs. What was taken from him. And I am pretty sure that that must be the thing from the safe. But what could that actually be? has to be something on this paper. But what could it be? But guys, I'm really sorry, it doesn't really matter that much right now because we have hit the end of the episode mark. If you want to know if I can figure this out, you'll have to tune in next time for The Lost Door Season 2. See you then.